Hi, I'm Jan Engels-Smith, and I'd like to talk to you about the topic of ascension. First of all, probably the most common question that I hear is, what is ascension? Well, to me, ascension is a change in the vibrational frequency that is encompassing the entire solar system. I decided to talk about 5 things that I think are important for you to know about ascension. You are not leaving the planet like ascension that happened in the Old Testament with Elijah or the New Testament with Jesus. Ascension is a change to a higher frequency vibration, and the entire solar system is ascending, not just a few humans on Earth. If you're alive during this time, you are ascending with the planet. This is a joyous and wondrous time. It's predicted, prophesized. The Hopi, the Mayan, the Tibetan, Lakota have all predicted this. Mathematicians, astronomers, quantum physicists, indigenous people, people like Edgar Cayce, Nostradamus, they knew that the year 2012 is going to be the greatest year in human existence. If you're on the planet now, you have incarnated to experience this. At least that's my opinion. So, a common thought might be, well, how would I know that this process is happening? There are many, many symptoms of ascension. Some of them might feel positive, some of them might feel kind of negative, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Many people will feel when they experience ascension that there's a vast increase in the feelings of deja vu, or an awareness that things are manifesting at a really, really, really fast pace. Sometimes this is good, sometimes it's not. It just really depends on where your thinking is. Also, that time is speeding up. It's zooming by. There's an intense increase in energy in your body and in your mind, and more than what you can actually handle. Sometimes it can just feel like it's just too much. This can cause a vague sense of disorientation. Or you might experience short and long-term memory loss. Also, an increase in synchronicities. That's always a lot of fun. Or the other one that I really like is seeing repeating numbers more often, like 1111 or 222. People are seeing and hearing and feeling or sensing things that can't be explained through normal explanation of their senses. You just don't have the vocabulary or the words to be able to describe what you're feeling. You might feel like you've changed and you don't really know who you are anymore, or that the old part of you just doesn't exist anymore. You could be experiencing heightened senses, maybe too much stimulation, especially if these things are in the lower frequency ranges, like what I think of as the media or people in high drama. It's like you just have a very low tolerance for it. Some people may feel extreme fatigue. But I want you to remember that no matter what these things are, they're normal. And it's as if your body and your mind and your emotions are trying to come into a new balance, trying to come into a new frequency. And this assimilation and calibration takes some time. It's going to feel odd for a while, but it's normal and it's supposed to be happening this way. Some of the ways that I like to work with this is through meditation and journey work. These 2 methods, along with vast amounts of appreciation in knowing that these things are developing and happening to you for a greater reason. They're going to have a greater version of you and a greater version of the planet. I've written several articles on this topic as well as my blogs. I hope that you read them, and of course always feel free to dialogue with my blog. This year, 2012, I have dedicated to my own knowingness of ascension and my intention for all of my meditations and journeys. Not all of them, but many of them. What's happening? How do I feel? What am I intending to happen? All of these things are working for the greater good. I've started a class that we're all meeting, and the feedback that I'm getting from students is so positive as they're learning how to work with these energies and taking themselves up to a higher level of awareness and a greater level of love that they're able to feel and sense around them.